So here I'm going to show you how to get an LLC and an EIN for free. Now if you click the link in the description or the pinned comment, it will take you to a unique page that looks just like this. You can start an LLC in just a few minutes, and as you can see, you can form your LLC for $0. The only thing that you're going to have to pay is the state fees, which is pretty much going to be how it is, okay? I'm also going to show you how you can get that EIN for free when you're doing it this way. So if you follow along with me, it's going to be pretty straightforward. So be sure to click that link, and once you get here, first you want to choose your state. I am in Florida, so I'm just going to use this as an example. All right, here you want to register your business as an LLC in your specific state. Put in whatever you're going to be using. You don't need to add an LLC and click on check availability. All right, great choice. We can almost picture it already, so it should say something like that if you are approved, and click on next. All right, and here we're going to have a few questions just so they can get a good idea of where your business currently is. So whatever it is, say taking the first steps, let's do next. When are you planning to launch your LLC? Like there's no wrong answer. Let's say in a few weeks, next. So what's the industry of your business? I just typed in marketing. That's going to be fine. What does it offer? Physical, professional services, or type your own. Let's just say professional services and click next. So are you planning to hire employees in the upcoming year? Yes, no, or not sure. Just give them your best guess here. Have you set an annual income goal for your business, either less than 80 or more than 80K, or just simply I don't know? All right, make sure you enter in your zip code right there. And how will you serve customers? Say it could be online or brick and mortar store. You can actually do as many as you want here. I'm just going to go with online. And of course, just to repeat, make sure you're doing the ones that are best for you. I'm just doing these as an example. All right, so what else are you planning to do for your business? Say like an LLC, probably an EIN too. That's what we're going to be talking about in this video. Anything else you can just check off if needed, but click on next once you're done. What did you already do for your specific business? You can click on anything just to kind of give them more information. If you haven't done any, do none of the above. And if you want to learn to run a successful business by joining their free 12-week coaching program, you can certainly do that. This is going to be included with any plan purchased, okay? So it will be free if you want that. You can do that, or you could just simply do no thanks. All right, this is going to be your contact info. This is important because they're going to report to this specific contact info when it comes to the LLC's status and progress. So be sure to add that stuff in and then simply click on next. I'm going to do that right now myself. All right, this is going to be the part where there's some upgrades that you can use, and this is the part where I can really help you save some money. So as we talked about, we're going to be paying $0, and it's just going to be the state fees based upon where you are in the state, so that can fluctuate. We know about that, but this is going to be where you can get your EIN, and what you can do here is simply do I'll handle it myself. When you do that, it's going to save you $99. And what I also want to do is direct you deeper in the description. I'm going to have a link, and it's going to go to this right here. So this is going to be the official irs.gov website, as you can see right here. Oops. And if I do Control F and search for free, you're going to see right here, you can use this tool to get an EIN directly from the IRS in minutes for free. All right. So if you scroll down, what you can do is apply for EIN. This is something I recommend after you go through with Taylor Brands and you get your LLC. Go ahead and apply for it after. So as stated in the title, like you are going to actually be able to get your EIN for free. The thing when it comes to creating LLCs and like companies like say Taylor Brands and many others, ideally a lot of people don't realize that you can do it for free. And even if they did realize it, a lot of times they just want to have say another company do it. Just like here, I don't mind paying the $99. So it's a little bit more done for you, but I did want to showcase this. You can completely get this for free and save yourself $99. So like I talked about in the title, a very important step. So if you want to just handle it yourself, that link will also be down deeper in the description where you can do that. Okay, so let's go to next. All right, and a couple more upgrades here. And as we talked about in the beginning, we just want to pay the state fees and then everything else is going to be good. So feel free to use these if you want. It is going to cost a little bit more money, but here we're just looking to pay the state fees. So I'm just going to click on this and next. This is another upgrade where if you want to keep your LLC compliant, once again, I'm just going to go to I'll handle my compliance. If you want a toolkit with like domains, logos, and websites, another upgrade. But once again, I'm just going to go with I don't want the tools. If you want expedited filing, it's going to cost a little bit more, but once again, I can wait 2 weeks or more. Let's click on next. If you wanted to get an operating agreement, I believe it's $29, but once again, we're just going to be paying the state filing fees here. So let's go with next after I'll figure it out myself. And this is usually something you might want to get if you're going to be, say, having a difficult time storing all of your documents in one place. It is a nice little bundle here where you can get a formation kit, but once again, I'm going to go with I don't need a professional look and click on next. And if you want any important updates and notifications about your business, you can do get notified or I will follow up. These are completely free of charge, so that's up to you. All right, so here we are on the pricing plans, and I'm pretty sure you're going to know which one we're going with here. These are the ones that actually pay a little bit more. They're going to be annually payments as well. You do get a good amount of perks with them, but as talked about in the beginning of the video, we're looking to pay nothing and only the state fees, which is going to be mandatory. So we're going to go with the light one right here, and this is the state fees. So based upon where you are, that might differ a little. Okay, I am in Florida, so this is what it currently is, but this is what it comes with. Keep in mind there's also invoicing and bookkeeping, a free 30-day trial. And if you scroll down a little bit more, it talks about right here, the free trial expires after 30 days. You'll be charged $30 a month and you can cancel anytime. That's just something to keep in mind. Like if you already have bookkeeping, like if you're using QuickBooks or something like that, you could probably just cancel it right away. I do want to let you know that it does come with that. So if you want it, you can keep using it or you can just cancel it anytime. Okay, I just wanted to let you know that. So click on the light right here for select. All right, and let's finish up. So as you can see, the light LLC plan is $0. Then we have the state fee. So there's no way getting around that. So that's why I talked about like the plan is going to be free. The EIN is going to be free because I showed you how to get that. So you're just paying the state fees here. The business coaching program is included, which is cool. All of these we have turned off. And once again, if you don't even want the invoicing and bookkeeping right here, you can simply turn that off as well. Pretty much everything else is turned off. I showed you how to get your EIN. So that's going to save you $99. And once everything is good, the total here is simply going to be just the state fee based upon where you are in your state. Then simply click on continue to payment. And this, you can go with PayPal or you can go with card. It's really going to be up to you, whichever one you choose. Simply pick it and click on continue. All right, and that part's going to be pretty self-explanatory. If you did want to use a card, you would click here and then continue. And you can go about it that way. It's really up to you which one you want to use. All right, and that's going to conclude this tutorial where you can get an LLC and an EIN for free, which I showed you how to do using the official government.irs website. I hope that this tutorial really helps you out. And in case maybe you were just watching the video to see how it works, be sure to click the link down below in the description or the pinned comment. That will take you to this unique page where you can get up and running and follow along with everything I talked about in this video. My name is James. Thank you so much for watching and best of luck when starting your LLC.